What a great start to the day. We've had plenty of sunshine, a little bit of fog. Yeah, we still have a little bit of smoke in the atmosphere, but all in all, today is going to turn out to be another fantastic day like yesterday. Now, the only caveat would be that we are going to continue to see some high-level clouds drift in from the north and northeast. And that's all moisture being wrapped around Tropical Storm Debby that's well to our south and southeast, but that's going to bring some cloud coverage and maybe a couple of isolated stray showers across the mountain counties. They're kind of parallel the mountains of East Tennessee, North Carolina. So all in all, not a bad day ahead of us today. We basically stay rain-free. Again, a chance for just a little bit of rain across upper East Tennessee, and that should be about the extent of it if we were to see that at all. Now, it's still going to be a toasty day. Temperatures topping out in the low to mid-90s. Dew points in the 60s and 70s, so not too terribly humid compared to what we had last week. That's still going to put our heat index values close to 100 degrees, which elevates our heat stress. So after school practices and whatnot, something to keep in mind. We're also going to be continuing with a little bit of the smoke that's gave us great sunrises and great sunsets, but a lot of haziness in the sky thanks to the smoke that's still with us. 91, but feeling like 97 by 6. We dropped down to 80 degrees by 10 o'clock here tonight, so a nice evening around town, but it's only going to get better as we get into the upcoming weekend. I've got much more on that coming up here in just a few minutes, and the why it's going to get better as well. Heat stress kind of diminishes a little bit tomorrow. Still going to be a hot, muggy day, a little bit more as we get into our Friday. Something to keep in mind. So really, when you look at your forecast over the next 3 days, we're going to stay in the 90s. Dew points will stay in the 60s and 70s. So yes, it's still going to be feeling more like the mid to upper 90s to low 100s. But rain chances, it's like feast or famine lately. We started the month of July incredibly dry. We ended the month incredibly wet. We saw a ton of rain on the first day of August. Half months of worth of rainfall on the first day. And now we're trending dry once again. Not a whole lot of rain on the way. Here's the setup. Tropical Storm Debby is down across the southeastern coastline, just kind of wobbling and meandering. Eventually, she'll scoot up the eastern seaboard as we get into our Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday time frame, and that's going to take all the rain with it. But on the backside of Debby, we're going to get a northwesterly flow taking shape, and that's what's going to help to bring us much more comfortable weather into the weekend. Here we go. Rainfall amounts over the next 3 to 5 days. Incredible amounts of rain and flooding, flash flooding. That's going to be ongoing across the southeastern coastline. Northwesterly wind takes shape back behind Debby, and a cold front, that, my friends, is going to usher in some drier air. And that's why, as we get into the weekend, the why, if you will, it's going to feel amazing. Dew points will go from the 70s down into the 50s and 60s. That's going to feel like a nice little taste of early fall. This is the time of year we start to get these cold fronts coming through. It draws in some drier, cooler air from Canada. Not only are we going to be trending below average when it comes to high temperatures, but again, the drier air is going to make it feel amazing. So heat index values are going to be null and void as we get into the upcoming weekend. No issues with heat index values whatsoever. And this cooler weather pattern may stick with us through about the half of the month anyways, through about the 15th, 16th or so. And then after that, it looks like another ridge of high pressure starts to build its way back in. So as the weather changes every day, stay in the know with the East Tennessee Weather app. It's a free app download. Just go to your app store and search East TN Weather, all one word. Look for the orange TN and the white lightning bolt. You can't miss it. Have a great day. Your next weather update's coming up today at 5. We'll see you then.